Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. While we've got Emily in the background here, I'm just going to try and quickly appeal YouTube, because immediately they're trying to screw me over. So we'll get people in a moment. I'm just trying to also get some sort of some tags up on the videos here, because for some strange reason it's running Resident Evil 2 tags on them. I'm not sure why it's doing that, considering I've not played Resi 2 in a while. What did you think of the Tanya pick, says G-Dash? I thought it was awesome. Absolutely love Tanya. I might actually have to cover the anime fully for everybody, because that's one thing I haven't done yet. Because I've seen the actual show, I've just not bothered covering the anime. There's a lot of things I want to do right now, so I've got to kind of balance how I'm doing stuff. But yeah, anyway, free chat and the new quests and some other stuff here, so we're just chilling. I've got everything set up now. So yeah, a little bit relaxing, just some free chat. A bit warm here because we got the heating on. I think I'll turn it off. Okay. I would have linked the Twitter for that, but you can guess why I thought that would be bad. I'm assuming that the Twitter account is a lewd one. Or something else. Oop, that moment where I've got the mic too close to me again. Nope, come on there. So, I'm probably going to be repeating myself at some point, but my hands have been kind of crazy the past couple of days, and now they seem to be calming down a little bit, which I'm happy about. I'm trying to get them seen to again by a private specialist at some point, but it's a case of trying to arrange that. They do a lot of Tanya stuff, says DJS. Oh god, no. That's the thing, I don't mind like joke images, but I don't consider Tanya something that you could get some lewd stuff out of, because it'd just be disturbing, you know. For Tanya, I actually like the source material, as in like the stuff that's based on, you know, like both World Wars. Let's see, was it this one? Oh no, chapter 10 is coming soon. Have I not done any of? Did I do chapter 1 on hard? Yes, I did. Okay, so I was going through the chapters slowly on hard mode and getting all these gems. I suppose I could do this one. And then we'll do the new events, because the new events give us like special weapons and stuff. But yeah, as for the hands, hoping that they get better, primarily because, you know, I've said this for ages about them getting better, but they're showing a little bit more improvement at the moment with me going a little bit heavier on heat packs, and well, heat treatment and ice packs. I've got some ice packs on at the moment. So hopefully we'll get some improvement. If not, hopefully the specialist can sort it out anyway. But yeah, keep an eye on Discord because of all the stuff that gets posted up there. Really enjoy just chilling out on the Discord. Funny thing is, at the moment, I'm not really sort of posting on it too much. I just I hang around the lewd room and then the GBO2 section. I think that's about it for the moment. Maybe some of the Mechanites area. Ooh. Come on. I gotta do a little bit more manual movement here, so it's a little bit awkward, but not too bad. For the most part, Emily's doing the work for me. Anyway, how you doing, G-Dash? Ooh. Come on. Reminds me, after I've done this, I've got to do some voiceover stuff. I think this is the boss now. Let's see if we can take him out in one go here. No, it didn't work. It hardly did anything. Come on. Emily's ultimate normally wrecks him, but gonna do my dailies on GBO in a bit. Oh, nice. Have you done any rolls recently? And if you have, like, what did you get? That was a lot of darker just now, says Wacky. I approve. Indeed, indeed. Nice to see you again, Wacky. Oh. I like Emily primarily just because of how many weapons she has. Oh. So many weapons. And the fact that she's really easy to play. And it reminds me, I need to get back on GBO and at least make sure the clan stays active, you know. Zero says, you know, this is random, but I'd find it funny if a game like this had a gag that was uncensored, but just a pair of birds called a tit instead. No females, just two birds on a branch. Zero, that would be amazing as like a throwaway gag, you know. I can imagine if the developers were like English, they'd do that. Let's see here. Let's go for the... What's the event here? The event is the newer one that's around until 2nd of February, which gives us new weapons. I have not played this yet, and it's on easy, so we can go through and get everything, and hopefully Emily will just do everything for us. Let's see, Wacky says, I'd be streaming right now, but currently frantically backing up all my data in a panic. Dude, I need to do that at some point. I need to do that at some point, because like, I don't want to lose the work that I've got on me in the game now. Okay, so we got... Come on. Like, some of the story, because it's based on a H, you know, like a hentai, I don't bother with the story too much, but the thing is, I think I really should, because some of the world building in it is alright and makes it stand out more than, you know, just your average loot stuff. Wait, what? That was a... What? It started the mission twice? G-Dash says, got the toads written the other day, plays damn well. Nice, nice. I love the way the time for that was 8 seconds. Also would have had an MG God Gundam, but it was crushed in shipping. Oh, speaking of shipping, I had a problem with my stuff. I think I was telling you guys, before Christmas I got some stuff shipped that would have helped. It was, you know, like those clips that you get for holding stuff up when you're painting, or, you know, general stuff like that. I got a load of that stuff shipped from HLJ, along with, I think it was the SD Crossbone X2, so I could modify the cross silhouette, like another cross silhouette crossbone that I got, and turn that into the X2. And what ended up happening was that also got shipped with the high grade heavy arms, to which I was going to be really happy about doing these up with, you know, with the exception of having to work around my problem with my hands. And it all came just before Christmas, about the 14th of December. I didn't get anything through the post or whatever to say that it had come. Normally, if they deliver something and you're not in the UK, they give you this little red note card that says where it's been left and things like that. Normally, they'll either leave it in the trash or next to the trash, or, you know, they'll say come pick it up at the depot or whatever. Didn't get anything like that, so I didn't know it even arrived in country. And then come the new year, I'm like, you know what, I'll just check on HLJ. HLJ is like, yeah, apparently it's been shipped to the UK, so I go and check the mail website, and the mail website's just like, Yeah, apparently it's being shipped back to us because it's been holding for 14 days. I'm just like, what the hell? Nobody told me anything. So, that's been shipped back to Japan now. So now I've got to keep in contact with HLJ and they've got to now refund me the shipping or just send it back again and hope to God that they actually contact me this time. You know. And then on top of that, I've got the final stuff for the GBO2 project that's coming that needs to be shipped, which I'm having a bit of a freak out with that, hoping that those will all be shipped safely, because that's apart from the GBO2 kits, because I'm waiting on Nova's BD, I think it's BD2 shipping, along with John's Camphor and Boaty's Waddles. I've got to get Build Diver's Re-Rise May shipped, the mobile doll version, and yeah, I'm just worried that they're going to do the same thing with that, and it's going to take a return trip to Japan. So, so pretty fun, you know, fun times dealing with the postal service being really stupid. Yeah, I don't blame HLJ in the slightest. It's primarily just the postal service in the UK being idiots. There are some that are notorious for either ruining packages or having packages go lost. Thankfully, apart from this incident, I've never had that happen. But we've had incidents where they'll put packages in like really stupid places. Like the one thing that I've had, the most recent that was stupid, was when I had the Nerf Halo assault rifle shipped, and that got left behind the bins at the side of the house, and I didn't even think of checking there because they just said they'd put it down on the front doorstep. So I go and look outside and it's not even there. I'm just like, what the hell? And it was outside for a good, I think 7 or so hours in the rain, because it was raining on the day. So it's just like, oh great, this is just grand. Zero says MG full armor double Zetus a chunky boy. Yeah, I've seen that kit. Seen a lot of people covering it recently. Thing is, like with the master grade stuff as well. Hey, Lock-On. With the master grade stuff, I actually keep looking at the master grade Shining and the master grade Master Gundam. I know they're old, but it's the what the? I was gonna say is that Obero, but no, it's Snake Lady. She's a wrestler. In one of the bits of source material, she defeats Asagi and Sakura really easy. I'm actually surprised she's even in this. The hell? Okay, I didn't realize she was actually a Naga. Alright, she's gonna get deleted now. So yeah, it's like, I wouldn't mind getting the master grades. It's just the whole thing of I know they're older, and they might take a little bit more to actually do up. It's also the whole thing of having the room at the moment, because I think I've said this for a while now, but because we've had other problems with the house since we've moved in, really. Because we moved in really hastily at the beginning of all this COVID stuff going down. Because of that, we've not been able to really get anybody over to do any decorating or anything, so I'm sat here surrounded by cardboard boxes and everything else. So, fun stuff. You know, so it's a case of having to slowly work on the house and then get everything set up, and then I can get all my kits set up, and that'll look nice. I have it sitting on my bookcase, says Zero, for my thumb to heal to build the cannon. Ooh. MG Shining isn't horrible. If you can get the gold Sharpie, I'd recommend using it, or gold Gundam marker. I mean, I've got a gold Sharpie, and I've got a gold Gundam marker, but I feel like you could probably just do a simple paint job on it as well. Because I know Bandai's gold is always trash, but also just being able to do stuff and make it look really, really damn good with some good gold paint makes a hell of a lot of difference on certain suits. It's why I get used to doing, even if it's just like the V-fin in gold, because it just makes a little bit of difference and it doesn't look too tacky if you don't go overboard with it, you know. I know some people don't like that kind of thing, but I don't know, I've just got used to it with certain kits, just applying the gold and having them stand out a little bit more. It's the same thing I do on GBO, or I used to do on GBO3 anyway. No, GBO3. GB3. GBO3. Seriously, what the hell? What am I on here right now? G-Dash says, I would have expected Snake Lady to be slim, not big. I mean, she was kind of slim. She was stacked. You know? She was pretty stacked. Yeah. In the source material, like I've said, she beats Sakura and Asagi in wrestling in the, I think it's the Chaos Arena. But I've never seen her as a Naga, so that's new. If anything, I'd paint the white and gold was only for the parts that were exposed. Yeah, so with the Shining, it's the bits underneath the gauntlets. It's the if you want to do the V-fin, then the V-fin, and then it's the boosters on the thighs that I think are gold. Oh, and the inside of the shoulders, because you've got the gold plating on the inside of the shoulders. Isn't the V-fin for the Shining a rubberized one? Because like with the old Master Grades, I swear, like with some of them, they did rubberized V-fins on them. I love the way I'm just letting Emily play here while I'm just talking. It's content, you know. I hate the mustard gold on the defaults. Yeah, I absolutely hate the gold that they use on some kits. It's primarily why I absolutely swear off Rust-Oleum gold. That's a spray can. I absolutely love it, but you have to get it just right, because if you can't remember whether you have to heat up the can a little bit beforehand to make it a little bit more liquidy. But sometimes if you spray it, you'll have a load of particles that just appear on the finish, and it doesn't look too good. It looks a little bit sort of grainy. Whereas if you can get it just right, then it looks absolutely fantastic. Then give it some clear coat, and it doesn't look too bad. I got Tamiya Gold Flakes as 0. Nice. By the time you get back to GBO, it'll be GB3's G-Dash. Dude, seriously, like, don't even get me started. Like, last year was so depressing for me because of not being able to play. Oh, I was gonna do a separate video about this, but yeah, 2020, everybody else they're obviously complaining about COVID and being isolated. But because of my health condition, it really didn't make too much of a difference with me not having to go out. But the whole problem with me was the beginning of the year I got hit with VR sickness, which I still suffer from, and as a result, half of my brain is still inside a video game, which is really retarded. And then on top of that, then like a month or two after that happens, I have the injury with my hands, which causes me to not be able to play video games for like the rest of the year, and every time I try, it goes worse. It was highly depressing. So, not just everything else that everybody else had to put up with, but there was that, and I really didn't like it. Let's see. The V-fin would be fine as it is, says 0. No, I don't think it's rubberized. I think that's an option, but it has a standard V-fin as well. Ooh, nice. I want the Tristan and the Toads Rider in GBO. Ooh. Or the Toads Ritter, sorry. Don't give a crap about the O. The O is a really weird design. It's like, I understand the whole thing with having the multiple little arms on it to grab different weapons, but overall it's just a really big bulky suit. I've never been too fond of the big bulky designs unless they're shown off in a really good manner. I think you'd probably be able to sell me on stuff like that if they started, you know, redoing some of the earlier Gundam series, but with the newer updated animation style. They did a little bit of Zeta, if I remember rightly, like that, where they show bits of it on YouTube, or rather people have uploaded it, where it's Amuro crashing the freaking transport ship into an Ashimar, I think it is. I've seen bits of it and it looks really good. Like, please, just Bandai, put some money into animating all your old stuff and I'd actually watch it. It's not to say that it's bad, like originally bad, but I'm so much into the new art style with stuff. I'm too used to it right now. How dare you dismiss the thick, says John. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. Hey, Division. Nice to see you again. Nice to see everybody in here. Nothing against the sub-arms, just the overall design. It's a really weird design, and it's got a mono eye, so of course that's an immediate put-off for me. You know. Got the S Gundam, but I haven't really taken it in rating, says G-Dash. Change the head and colour of the suit, I think it would be better. Oh, here's Snake Lady again. I forgot we were even fighting her. I'm busy just reading chat here. Let's just obliterate her with the special. The way that we got Emily tuned up as well, she's basically a tank right now. I even got a level 3 weapon the other day. Like, for those who don't remember, I said about 3 weeks ago it was going to take us 9 weeks to get Emily's current weapon to the max level so we can just obliterate everybody. At the moment she does 36% damage to any enemy ninja and 24% less damage is taken. So yeah, she's pretty nice at the moment to use, especially in the arena. It's just an easy 75 tickets each time. The only thing I haven't got for Emily is a bunny suit. I can't find it. I think it was an event costume because I keep seeing people that have it, and I'm just like, come on. It's like the only bunny suit I'd want now for characters is Yukikaze's mother, just because she's stacked like crazy. Not gonna deny that, she is stacked like crazy, and it looks so damn good. Right, let's take some items here so we can go do these quests again. Let's take 5 of them. I've got plenty of these, so we're good. Okay, quest, event, serpent, tail thing. We can do a temple after this, I think. Okay. Zero says, give me freaking Origin fully, can't stand 0079. I need to actually go ahead and watch all of Origin, because I've only seen little bits of it here and there. The master plan, buy the DO master grade, and some random Fetty suits, switch out the heads and profit. I mean, it's really childish of me to say that, but like, it's an easy way to get me interested in a suit, is just slap a Gundam head on it. I don't know what it is about the Gundam design, it's probably just because of how iconic it is, like with the V-fin and everything, or the fact that I don't like how alien looking the Xeon suits are. But just slap a Gundam head on a suit and it immediately becomes like 10 times better for me. It's so stupid, but it's as evident with my my love of like the UZ-8 and the ground Gundam. You know, they're basically just ground gyms with Gundam heads. And it just works. Really stupid of me, but it works, you know. I've always said I love Fetty suits more than Zeke suits, so, you know. How do you feel about the Victory suits? Which ones? Because, like, the Victory Gundam itself doesn't look too bad. I'm trying to remember all the other ones from Victory, though, because they're really weird. We've got the gun easy. Oh, yeah, is the gun easy? That's the other grunt that looks pretty cool. I'm just chilling while Emily's destroying everything here. Some of the weirdest designs are from Crossbone. I have some of Crossbone's designs are just absolutely nuts, like that one suit that looks like a giant hand. Devasia says, I hate to say, but I'd rather take Origin Gundam over the original Gundam 0079 over the Origin. I suppose it depends what you like about it, you know. Like, I don't mind the CGI for Origins, so it's not too bad. If it's telling a similar story, or even the same story, you know, then it's just a stylistic choice. John says because it's more down to earth than the design. And imposing. I think it's just the mono eye thing. It doesn't look as imposing unless you have, like, say, certain suits. Like the Ifrit looks imposing. I won't deny that. The Camphor, it doesn't look too imposing, but I do like the design of it. Trying to think of other Zeke suits that I like that actually do look menacing. Trying to think now. The only problem with this is me going off stuff that I know, and for UC it's not too much compared to all the freaking AU stuff that I've watched afterwards. Oop. Like the Kshatriya is technically a Zeke suit. That thing is really imposing. You know, the binders on their own, like with the suit, are really menacing. The Sinanju, I'm going all off Unicorn here because I know Unicorn a lot better than some of the other stuff, but the Sinanju is pretty imposing. I remember some of the other suits. Absolutely hate the use of CG in the Origins, says Devasia. Not the Fed, the other faction. For Victory, says Zero. To be honest, I've not seen too much of Victory. It's like I've said to you guys in the past, most of my experience with other suits comes from like the Dynasty Warriors games and just random bits on YouTube, so it's been awkward for me to comment with outside of like the more later stuff. It's like everything from Wing onwards I'm really familiar with. But yeah, just some stuff I'm only really familiar with because of like repeating the stories over and over again in the Dynasty Warriors series. Have you seen the Mono Eye Gundam? That's the Cascade, I think it's called, isn't it? The Mono Eye Gundam with the Beam Smart gun on it. Zero says, the one Xeon suit I'm mostly okay with from the 1 Year War is the Dolmel. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. In Crossbone, didn't the pilot of the Double Zeta come back to pilot a walking trash pile? Honestly, I can't remember, John. I'm gonna have to actually read the rest of the manga. I didn't finish off the manga. I read like the beginning of it and was like, oh my god, this is so great, and then I can't remember what happened after that. Has there been any collabs with Taimanin recently? There was Super Sonico that had a Taimanin crossover, and that kind of caused a big resurgence in Taimanin design stuff. It was weird because then you had everybody doing fan art of Taimanin costumes on things like Hatsune Miku, and they didn't even realize. I don't think they realized the whole thing where the design comes from. You know, you had a lot of questionable characters in Taimanin outfits. It's like, please guys, no. Please, look at the source material first, or at least know of the source material and then realize what you're essentially doing. No, it's pretty bad. But yeah, apart from that, I've not seen any other collabs. Camphor has paper armor, says G-Dash. John says, don't you dare diss my Camphor, those be fighting words. Sinanju isn't technically Xeon. I mean, it isn't, it's the sleeves, but I still kind of class it as it. A link's allowed. Apparently not on YouTube. Like, send it over Discord just so we're safe, because I don't want Susan yeeting everyone out of chat when I've not got any control, apparently. Speaking about Susan yeeting stuff, I've still not got my freaking live chat feedback stuff going. She keeps on saying, oh, chat's loading, so I might just email her again later on for a laugh. Because it's been, like, what, more than a week now, and I'm still age-gated. And for anyone who is not down with the full history on that, I basically did a more or less like a kit stream, but for the non-F expansion parts for Earthrise Optimus Prime, and spent an hour sanding them down. YouTube yeeted me because they said that I was breaking child protection policy or something, which I assume was the bot saying that. Then, after it had been falsely claimed, they give me a community guideline strike for it, which is the first time I've ever had one of those. A single one, anyway. And took down the ability to stream. So we complained, and by we I mean Nugs, Rumia, and me complained on Twitter. Got the ability to stream back. Got the ability to get the video back and appealed everything. But apparently during this time, the YouTube bot for the European region, or Europe and UK, apparently decided that because I'd watched stuff from lewd content creators before, but because I'd uploaded this video that had been claimed that I was underage, so now I'm being age-gated by YouTube's AI bot, and they will not fix it no matter what, and they keep telling me to verify my ID, which, whenever I click it, says, you know what, you can use your credit card details, of which I don't have a credit card, and I'm not using my debit card, because they already have that for AdSense. And then on top of that, they're like, maybe you can upgrade, I mean, not upgrade, maybe you can use your passport, or your driver's license for verifying your ID, and I'm not clicking that because, you know, it's like, they've already got ID for me anyway, technically. They just, they want more information off me, and I'm not giving it to them. So screw that. So I'm in a constant battle with YouTube at the moment over them Essentially age gating me over something that was their fault in the first place. Fun stuff. So yeah, really stupid. Sinanju is a modified Gundam prototype. Yeah, wasn't it? It was a Fedi mobile suit that the sleeves captured. Sinanju is sleeves, faction of Neo Zeon, which counts. Yeah, yeah, that's more or less what I was going for. I was classing it as a Zeke suit primarily just because of its, you know, its design. It was a test type, performance-wise, for the Unicorn while it was being made. Yeah, it was just testing performance and stuff. I remember that from the actual anime. It was kind of a modified plan from GPO 4 to make it not blatantly, we stole this. There we go. There's a lot of stuff revolving around suits that Zeke steal and then just modify them heavily. It's a running trend with quite a lot of stuff in Gundam. I don't think we've ever seen it the other way around. I could be wrong here. Somebody confirm whether I'm wrong or not, but I don't remember the Fedi stealing suits and being like, yeah, we'll just slap on a load of Fedi stuff to Zeke designs. Actually, no, I'm wrong about that. They had the Doven Wolf that got changed into the Silver Bullet and then the Silver Bullet Suppressor. So yeah, I was wrong about that. Did not think about that while I was saying it. I'm there talking and the next minute I'm like, yeah, I'm totally forgetting the Silver Bullet. Didn't the Feds have a few Zakus? Yeah. They had the Zakus from Stardust Memory for training purposes, I think it was. But yeah, what I'm on about is stuff like we see Zeke's steal like the Sinanju, or the suit that would turn into the Sinanju. We see him steal like the Blue Destiny unit. The Toad's Rider, or Toad's Ritter, they take the remains of and turn it, well, of the Pale Rider space type and turn it into the Toad's Ritter. Trying to remember some of the other stuff that they've done like that. We got the Moon Gundam. F90 Unit 2, I think, as well, Moody, says 0. Zani was competing design for the gym. Huh. Oh, come on then. I'm not even looking at what's happening on the game here. I'm getting like a 500 combo while drinking some Lucozade and then reading chat. Oh yeah, it was the Mark 5, then the Doven, then the Silver Bullet. The only reason I remember this, apart from G-Dash correcting me here, is because I asked Nova about this when I need to speak to Nova again. I tried private messaging him and he's not said anything recently, so I don't know whether he's busy or not. Always nice talking to him about Gundam. Zero says, sent you the doll metal link. I have to have a look at that in a bit. I like Snake Lady being the new bad guy. Or rather, the newest bad guy that I can defeat. Funny thing is, I've never actually got to see her in action properly because we keep killing her so quickly. There we go. Ensnare her there and then we'll just sit back here and sniper at range. Oh, I say that and then she pushes me backwards. Okay, she's only got 20 health bars, no big deal. It's kind of because it showed up in Katana. Oh yeah, because the striker. That was interesting that the striker with a Gundam head and the was it the Katana system? I'm trying to remember whether it was that or something else because I've not used that suit in a while on GBO. interesting how essentially all these Fetty systems are more or less the same system as well, with just slight tweaks. You know, you got like the Hades system, the exam system, all more or less the same thing. I say that, there is some slight differences. Oh. Normally it's in how they abuse the pilot. Well, there goes Snake Lady again. Hey, Ion. Honestly, I'm hoping tonight that with the way my hands have been recently, that they keep progressing like this. With no joke, the other night I spent about 4 hours doing my indie game, and my hands were pretty bad. You know, they were hurting, but I pushed through. Because the way that I've been thinking about this at the moment is I've been relaxing them for ages, and because of the game being based around my own experiences, and with me wanting to get my dad to do one of the voiceover for one of the characters just for a laugh, because he knows the most about the actual real life location. I was thinking about it, and I'm sat there thinking, you know what, Dad's not going to be around all the time. He's in like his 60s, getting close to 70s now, so I better get this done before anything happens, especially if I want this voiceover. So I'm pushing it last night, trying to do the ground floor of one of these areas. Hands started hurting, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just push through this. Push through it. Wake up before with some ice packs, slap them on. Hands don't feel too bad. Ice packs make them feel better. Take some painkillers. Don't feel anything really bad, and it's the same now. I've got like ice packs on. You don't feel too bad, so I'm able to do a little bit more. So hopefully, and this is going to sound really stupid, but it might be just a case if I needed to use my hands more to get the muscles working more often. I'm not going to push it too hard, obviously. Don't want to go back to beforehand, but it's something that I'm sort of working on and seeing what can be done, you know, because I don't want to just sit here and be constantly paralyzed. And the maximum on anything at the moment was 2 hours on Halo at a time, just to test stuff out. The only other thing that I played for longer was Resi. But the whole deal with my hands recently was that I'd been doing hand stretches, where I was just splaying my fingers as much as I could, and then stretching the joints. And I think I overworked them with the stretches, and that's why they were killing. But either way, I'm going to be, like I said, arranging for go to a private place to see if I can get a health check and see what's wrong with my hands, because the doctors last time just looked at me, did a strength test, and just went, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you, bye. You know, English doctors, they're just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They just want to get you out of the hair as soon as possible. Let's see. Yeah, I was just checking up with chat here while we're busy decimating everything as Emily here. Good thing about this game, like I said before, is Emily plays it herself, so I can just do the gacha and the new stuff and not have to worry too much. Surprised that Susan's letting you stream, says Blitzkrieg. She already tried to freaking turn around and say it was lewd immediately as soon as I started streaming. So I'm manually I've clicked for a manual review, but the problem is, you just know that's going to screw me over, because everybody on YouTube knows that the moment you have to manually review something, you don't get as much traffic. So it's kind of a case of, I'm getting as much traffic as I can off the actual stream, and then after that I'm probably going to get nothing out of it, you know, which is sad to say. I wonder if that actually happens with other stuff like GBO, because last time I tried doing GBO, which was like November, I got hardly any traffic. It's sad. Really sad. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, says Blitzkrieg. It's just YouTube, man. They're stupid. The thing is, I've tried everything to stay within YouTube's rules. And even when staying in YouTube's rules, like following the correct things, like putting the correct tags in videos and things like that, I still get yeeted. You know, it's a case of there seems to be some rules and yet no rules at the same time. You know, because as much as you want to stick as close as can so that you don't get your channel yeeted, even following them, you still get yeeted. It's really retarded. To gain traffic, you need to be consistent. I mean, yeah, there's that too. You know, if I was doing my daily streams of GBO again, that'd be great. Hang on. I'll just say this. Rules for thee, but not for me, says Zero. I mean, you're totally right. You know. It's, like, for instance, with the, like I was saying, with the Earthrise non-F parts stream, the only reason that I think that got yeeted is because of an AI mess up, you know, because the AI bot is the thing that checks everything. But the thing is, I only tagged it as the correct stuff. I didn't tag it as anything that would be lewd or bad or anything else like that. It wasn't child friendly because I mentioned that, and it was literally just a stream of me sanding stuff and putting stuff together, like any of my Gundam streams, and it just gets yeeted, even when I've not done anything wrong, you know, and then it's all this trouble happened from that. So stupid. Really stupid. And like I said, I refuse to give YouTube more information than they already have. Because I don't know what they'll do with it, and it's all private information. If that gets leaked or goes anywhere, you know, if Google somehow get hacked, then more of my private information gets out, and I'm not having that. You should try to do another Transformers stream to see if Susan flips out again. If it does, it's defo on purpose. I wouldn't want to risk it at this point, you know, because I don't know whether, especially because I can't get in contact with YouTube. If I did it again and can't get in contact with them, well then I'm never going to get it back, you know. The only thing I can do at the moment is email and use Twitter, because the live chat just is refusing to get back to me. In fact, it's just not loading. No joke, I've been sat here for like 2 to 3 days, and it's just constantly saying, oh, chat will load. Chat will load so you can get support. But, yeah, I can't get support now. So more of those videos are going to come out where I'm just like, Susan, what are you doing? No. I think it's really ridiculous how this is all YouTube's fault, not mine technically, because of the stupid AI system. And yet they're trying to abuse it to get more personal information out of me. Not happening. You guys know how stubborn I am, especially with the fact that I've played gacha games for like 2 years on stream and not given in to them. You know, every opportunity I'm just like, no, don't. So I'm stubborn enough just to be like, yeah, if I can't watch 1 or 2 videos, it's not too bad, but it's just the principle of it. You know. It's like, I've never been age gated on this website beforehand, and considering I'm at least 15 years older than I need to be to watch this content. It's like, come on, seriously. If anything, it's embarrassing on their end that the system was so shite, but of course everybody already knows that, you know. Change your name to Melody, claim you're progressive and profits and stuff. Dude, change my name to Melody, deliberately get Jen to do all the voiceovers for all the streams, and change the avatar to a female avatar. That'll get clicks like nothing, you know. It's very similar to how everybody used to freaking use lewd pictures for freaking clickbait. Someone I'm sub to on YouTube couldn't buy a belt at a store because he wouldn't give his email to the store clerk. Oh, I've seen that before, Zero. I'll buy stuff. Like the last time I went to buy spray paint, they asked me for my email and stuff, and I turned around and went, I don't have one. They were like, you what? I was like, yeah, I don't have one. Just deliberately tried to get away with it, and eventually they let me go. But I was not giving them anything. It's like, it's really weird how they ask for stuff like that. It's like, please, my personal information, leave me alone. You know. Do a voice filter, says G-Dash. Devasia says, if the AI ever ultimately controls the world, I think it'll be through its own sheer incompetence. Seriously, that YouTube AI, man, it's I'm starting to sound like 2007, 2008 Moody here, but because I'm going back and using words that I would have used back in that period of time. But the only thing I can think of is, and I mean no offense to anyone when I say this, it's just how it comes out. It is totally retarded. You know. And for the proper use of that word, or at least given the context, it's, at least to me, it means something that is so utterly stupid, it's unbelievable. You know, obviously don't mean it in the sense of the people that are dealing with, you know, mental problems or whatever, but just the idea that something is so ridiculously stupid that you don't possibly think that it can happen, and yet it does. You know, it's like, what? Zero says, I don't mind giving my email to places I use often, as I have a decent enough cert, but if Walmart asks me for my email, nope. Hobby Town, when I know they won't spam sell info, sure. Sometimes I create like another email account, just a fake one, give them that. I have tons of fake emails for, you know, different things. Like tons of different fake emails for different websites and stuff, especially stuff that you know might get hacked. Because nowadays it's like you have one primary email and you're basically screwed. I've been through plenty of emails where I've been on like Epic's store or whatever, or, you know, like for using Unreal, or I'm trying to remember other websites like job websites, and then all of a sudden that website will get hacked and your email's compromised and then they start sending you all kinds of stupid stuff. I absolutely hate that. So annoying. John's just put a. I'm having to uncensor everybody here. John's put up a fake email there. Zero says, as I say, stupid finds a way. Who cares if you say retard, says G-Dash. Oh, I'm just putting that in the video, you know, because you know how everybody is nowadays. Like, you say anything even slightly wrong, or that they don't agree with, you immediately get yeeted off the internet. And considering this is the only way I can ever sort of get any sort of interaction or anything else like that, I just want that confirmed, you know. At least everybody else seems to understand where I'm coming from. Or at least everybody currently in chat. If you'd have told me that in like 2006, or between 2006 and 2010, everything would go the way that it is and be really sort of a bit oppressive with how they enforce things, I wouldn't have really believed you and would have kept on just trucking. But the way that everybody has to start changing to not get yeeted off the internet is really stupid. I agree with you, G-Dash. Let's uncensor that one there. The reason I won't buy it, that's the reason I won't buy anything on Epic, not giving them card info. See, I don't think they've got my card info, or if they have, I keep deleting it every time I use it to buy stuff. But they do have, well, they did have one of my emails that got, well, leaked thanks to a breach of the security. And then I had to create a new email just to get away from that one, because I did use it for, like, job applications and stuff, and now I get really stupid stuff sent to it that's all basically, junk mail or spam, or people trying to convince me that, you know, I've got outstanding payments to make or whatever, and if you'll just click this link to verify that it's your ID, you know, you'll be totally fine. It's like, bullshit, I'm not doing that. You know. John says the internet has been gone from being about freedom to being a communist state. Yeah. Proof says, Moody, you're back and you brought some boobs with you. Oh, of course. You know, at the moment the channel's all about that until I can get back into mech stuff again, you know. Let's I need at least one of these weapon tickets just so I can turn around and say I've got something off the roll. So let's do another 5 here. Plus every time I get something, it's allowing me to upgrade the character. So close to upgrading Emily here to full, and then the unfortunate thing is after Emily's full level I'm gonna have to use somebody else. Oh, Yukikaze's mother, she's so stacked. Just get her in that outfit. I'll be happy. Where's the... What do you reckon? White's looking pretty good. Red, not too bad, but I think it blends in a little bit with the background. Blue, blue doesn't look too bad. The lighter colours stand out a bit more. Black one, definitely think the white one works just because it contrasts really well against everything else. And the fact that you can mess around with the physics. Come on, you know I'm just going to do that. I should just make a team of the large opais here. Just have like Rinko, Emily, and Yukikaze's mother in one team. Oh, let's see here. Receive all these things here. I'll get the friend boxes as well. Right. I might even have a laugh and stream the other version of this on Discord, the more lewd version later on, like after I come off this, because literally all it is doing like, you know, puzzle games, but it's something to see. So I might do that later on for a laugh, because I need to do the dailies on that anyway. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this again. It put me off now thinking about having to do my dailies on the more lewder version. But yeah, I don't think I can stream the more lewder version on YouTube. I'd like to, but the problem is like with me having the previous Taimanin stream yeeted for just the thumbnail. I don't know. It was really stupid. And then I appealed that as well, and they turned around and went, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with it." And then the bot claimed it again immediately afterwards. So it's like YouTube's like, "Okay, there's nothing wrong with this image." I'm like, "Oh, okay, fair enough." And then the bot's like, "No, there's something wrong with it." Inconsistency is hilarious. Oh god, is that tomorrow, John? I didn't think that was tomorrow. Obviously, I don't keep up with stuff like that, and I definitely don't talk about it, but just for the sake of at least knowing, is that tomorrow? Oh god, that is... Get ready for the internet to explode. Ooh. So yeah, quickly getting off that subject. Boobs. It's funny how Emily's best outfit here is the one that's from the New Year's event at the moment. At least I think it is, based on the fact that I can't get hold of the money outfit for her. Right. What the hell is she doing? She's going really close to him for like no reason other than to shoot him in the face. Insert bird here, says Zero. Oh, come on. We're slowly completing this this gacha here. I just want to at least get one of those tickets for the first Snake God weapon, because I want to see whether it's actually any decent. Still nothing. How many have I got to do? I'm going to do 9 more rolls. 9 more 10 spins to complete it. This is actually the first time I've had to do an entire set of rolls just to get the thing from the gacha, because normally, like, if you see the other streams for this, I roll the event item in like the first 3 or 4 rolls, you know, at maximum. This one's like 9 rolls in and I'm still not getting it. Oh no, John, it's crazy. Terrorist rifleman. He's gonna get taken down in no time. I like the environment with Taimanin here. How it's kind of like that half sci-fi, half magic sort of setup. I don't know. It's like the only thing you get me liking about sort of mystical magic stuff is if you include sci-fi in it. I found that out quite a lot, like with some of the other shows I've seen in the past, where it's like it has some sort of like magical element to it, but at the moment you put technology or modern stuff in it, I'm immediately like, yes! It gets even better if you put mechs in it, you know? We're gonna mix magic and mechs together and see what happens. Next minute, you have Dave's attention. That moment where you just evaporate everybody with the special 60,000 damage by just the supporter alone. It's like 60,000 damage from the support, and then I think my ultimate has over 100,000. 20 seconds and Emily's just decimating everybody. Now the question is, can we upgrade Emily? Before we do the rest, can we upgrade her? Oh, so close. So close. Actually, I might be able to do the rest of it before that. What are you doing, Dave? What are you doing? You need to go to skills, and then go to that. This is going to take a lot of money. This is just going to show you how fast money goes here, because this is going to be so stupid. Oh, I can upgrade it. Oh my god, that's... Wait, what? No, that is max. I can actually do it. I calculated this wrong. Oh, she's max level. That is so good. And then you got that pay to win for the 4th slot, which is stupid. Okay, so... let's go and finish off the gacha here. I want to see how easy this goes now with Emily at max level. Still going to play as her after, you know, doing all of this, because I still want to be able to do everything really easy. The only problem is nobody else is going to get the freaking experience points or anything. I'm sorry, what now? Did I just do a critical or it did 8,000 damage, or did I read that wrong? Can we upgrade Emily? Yes, if we have the money, the technologies and the life still against us proof. The funny thing about Emily is, apart from like one image I think I've seen, there is no lewds of her, primarily because I don't think she's in any of the source material. I think she's either a game exclusive character or she's just recently been introduced. So yeah, it's pretty interesting not to have a character that doesn't have so much lewds of her. Is where I say that, and then I go and play the other game in a bit and find out that there's tons of lewds of her in that. Tell you what, if I take these ice packs off my hands in a little bit and feel really good afterwards, it's going to be a godsend. Come on, Emily, we just need to finish this off. Oh my god, she is absolutely obliterating people's health bars here. Well, there's my energy drink gone. That was nice while it lasted. Now the question is, how many rolls can I do? 4. Crap. I need another 5. That more, I've just got to keep going until I hit 9, and then hopefully I'll get the item. I've seen people before do the entire event and not get the item that they need. It's like, come on. If I pull the item early, I'm going to be real happy. The only problem is how the hell I craft it. And what with. Here we go. 70,000 damage and then a bunch of missiles to the face. It's actually kind of funny because Lilith have a bunch of source material, you know, like for different parts of this universe that apparently all end up in the same universe, sort of Marvel style, so they have like different back-to-back animations or stories that they've done that are take place in totally different settings, but all take place in the same universe. It'd be interesting to see if they started introducing more of that in here. John says, I wish GBO 2 was more like GBO 1 when it came to getting new banner suits. One, that it was a little bit easier, you didn't have to sort of wail out like crazy for it. Not specifically you, John, but I mean, like, you know, if you really want to get something, you gotta wail out. Oh my god, seriously, all these pulls and I'm not getting the item? Come on. Right, it's gotta be this one then? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Come on now, this is... I do not miss the freaking fragments, says Zero. Does somebody want to actually explain this to me? Because obviously I'm not too familiar with GBO 1. Hell, at this point, I'm not familiar with GBO 2. I need to relearn the entire game. Because I know about the stamina system for GBO 1. I remember that. Okay, we got another 100 there? Yeah, we have. So... GBO 1 had free energy system, yeah, I remember that. The drops were at the end of each round with a chance to get the drop you wanted, but you never got an MS off a single drop. You had to get multiple drops of that MS to actually get... Wait, what? So say for instance, I'm just going to use this as an example based off that. So, say I want, like, the ground rhythm or whatever. At the end of each round, you get a chance to get a drop for that MS, but you have to get multiple of them to actually have it acquired. That's what it sounds like. Oh my god, that is so stupid. No. I get the idea of what John's saying, because it gives you kind of a better chance to get something eventually. But oh, that sounds so... I don't know. Oh, that's weird. It's really weird. I'm using all my AP potions here for this one event. Come on. I understand the logic behind the whole thing. It doesn't cost me 80 a week, says John. No, I understand that. That's why I said, like, you know, I'm totally behind not spending money on it, but at the same time, that sounds really weird. There was no shop. Oh. You collect data for the machine until you had it 100%. Yeah, that's kind of what I understand. I understand what John's saying as well, of not having to wail out, you know, on something. The problem with that is it's a freaking gacha game, you know, so you're always going to wail on something. Or rather, people will wail if it's not you, it's somebody else, you know. Most MS were available as drops during the weekly event. Wait, so if the event... Hang on. After the event, outside of a rerun, you couldn't... Oh my god, no. That is... Yeah, that is pretty bad. Like, if I want a suit, I want to be able to get it whenever I want, rather than just having to be like, okay, am I in work this week? Am I ill? Can I actually play the game? Or am I just going to have to miss out on something, you know? Should only have to get another one of this mission done. I don't recall how Next handled it, but it couldn't have been that much better from what I recall Stavasia. Yeah, the idea with gacha games is literally, as everybody knows, just to get everybody to spend money, so... pretty bad that. If I don't play the game, like, say for instance, I come down with something really bad, and I can't play the game in the week that I want, say like the Easy 8, I just don't get the Easy 8. That is bad, that. And if you just happen to not be lucky enough to get it on every single drop after a match, well then you're not getting the suit. That is nope. Big nope from me there. Oh, I've got to do it one more time. Well, let's just... I like being able to just buy suits in GBO, so like for instance, even if I've not got the rank or whatever, I like being able to see that if I work up to that, I can buy them eventually, even if they're not in the gacha, which is pretty nice. You know, because essentially it just rewards you for ranking up, which just requires skill and a very good knowledge of the game. Oh wow, completely deleted him. Right, let's see it. This should get us the last item. I just want that item. They've deliberately made this harder to roll. Just, come on, 10 spin. You have to roll 20 times to get rid of one of these pages. It's pretty rough when you've not got enough stamina. It's the only thing I don't like about the stamina system. When you've not got enough, you can't do anything. Come on, I've still not got it, which means this last one should get me the last items in this page. Wait, what? Are you... Did I get it or what? Or have I not been paying attention? I think I might have got it and I've just not paid enough attention. Because I've gone through all of that page now. Where's the... There it is. I'm an idiot. A complete idiot. So let's see here. Passive increases particle charge. Calls forth an area of attack. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Oh, those are... Those might actually... The base attack is 400 each. Or attack and crit. And does 1,000 extra AoE. Those are actually pretty damn good. Can I just... For the sake of it, let's get that for Yukikaze. That's gonna actually be pretty decent, I reckon. It's just a shame we couldn't get one for Emily. That's what I do with Honkai Impact, just not play and stock up 700 energy. See, I could do that with this. I could just keep stocking up stuff, but I keep on going for almost every event that I can, obviously, to keep the content coming. You know, it's just a bit awkward when you try to do stuff, and the game's just constantly depleting your stamina for the sake of it. You know. At least I don't need Emily in here now, so I can just get rid of that. So let's do Yukikaze's mother here. How can she do backflips with that rack? You know, it's just stupid. Oh. I'm not even gonna ask, you know. Probably doubles over and her spine just like folds in on itself. Let's see, can I go to the gacha here? I mean, I thought Dead or Alive was bad for heavily stacked girls, but Jesus Christ. I mean, I know this is a hentai, so it's gonna obviously promote stuff like that, but Jesus, some of the characters in this. Okay, so there's Sue with a special weapon. She's pretty crap, to be honest. You have enough gems to buy the bunny outfit. Oh no! John, you just reminded me. It's not the bunny outfit. I'm looking at what I can do to get Murasaki and Sue. Because they're 1,200. But, yeah, you're right. I could get the bunny outfit and then just save up and get Murasaki later on. Let's see. Let's get the friend box first. The 10 friend boxes and see what we get from those. There's the New Year items, of which Obero is teased here, but she's not in yet. I think she's going to be the next one after Sue, because we've still got characters that are being teased that aren't in. So we've got Obero, and she's in the other game. I can't remember what the hell her name is, because there's Sue again being shown off there. There's Emily before she was shown off. Still not got freaking thingies. Murasaki's got a bunny suit? What the hell? Don't think I've seen that one yet, but it looks pretty decent. Sakura and Asagi's ones are just standard ones. Let's open up the friend boxes here and see what we get. Okay, so we got another load of random items. Hang on. I got some gold here. Sell that and get some money back. The hell is this? Oh, it's the emblem stuff. Okay, let's see what emblems I get. So these are the rare costumes, which to be honest, they're not that really good. Let's see, so let's give me a friend emblem. Sakura, Yuki's got 3, Emily's got 1. Yukikazu's mother has 1. Let's do it for a laugh. Because I don't think Rinko's got anything that I want. Hang on. How is she even staying in that? Just how? Just how? I mean, the zip's already halfway down. Okay, so let's see. Go on, let's have a laugh. Let's do it. Do you want this? Yes. I want to indulge in all the crazy stuff. Let's deliberately leave the bunny ears on. She's already level 40. Needs to be leveled a little bit higher. Not got any points to put in anything at the moment. I'm gonna have to work more on that. I just realised that means she'll be doing backflips in the freaking training room in a bunny outfit. I gotta see this. I just gotta see this. This is some stupid shit in this game that I really enjoy. Not gonna lie. Let's see. I'm already getting Murasaki's items ready here. Go on, let's do that one again. That costs nothing to do that through there. Let's have a laugh. There she is. Yes, this is perfect. I'm not sure whether the white one looks better on that background or not, but probably decide at some other point which one I want. But at least that's been collected now. Question is, do I have anything else in here? Don't think I do. I think I've gotten level 5 intimacy with everybody so far. Unless they introduce a new character, which they normally do for events. Yep. Which means I'm only missing 1, 2, 12 characters. God damn it. At least it looks like it. And then in terms of characters in... What the? Why am I missing those? That might be from the next bit. There's Snake Lady. Okay, so... Is it letting me do the story missions now, or what? Okay, so there's that chapter. So when's chapter 10 out? I think I might have to do other stuff to get chapter 10. I've done that one. I've done Gosha under attacks, and next is the zombie one? I'll wait for that. Right, people, I'm gonna go stream on Discord, so I shall see you over there if you liked this kind of stuff, and we'll have a good laugh. So until then, thank you very much. Bye!